Hi, my name's Dave Sanders, and this is my book, Progressive Steps to Better Drumming. It's a practical approach to developing your musical coordination, rhythmic vocabulary, and dynamic control at the drum set. In these short videos, I'm going to demonstrate the content from each chapter. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Alright, Chapter 3. This chapter focuses on triplet bass grooves. So here's an example of a triplet bass groove. That sort of pattern you may often associate with a slow blues. So you'll want to be able to play a variety of bass drum rhythms within that groove. So I suggest playing the triplets on the hi-hat, the 2 and 4 on the snare drum, and you can read a reading text on the bass drum. In this case, I'm reading page 144 from, you guessed it, my book. Now, you can play this same sort of feel in a more up-tempo setting. You can play it one-handed. For a faster tempo, you may want to use 2 hands on the hi-hat. You could play single stroke sticking, or you could play right, left, left, right, left, left. That seems to lessen the load on the single hand. The tempo will really determine what you do. Obviously, though, you're going to be able to play bass drum rhythms with any of that, so I suggest playing the reading text. Okay, now that brings us on to accents. As before in Chapter 1, where we placed accents on the hi-hat in eighth notes, now we're playing accents while playing triplets. We can play a quarter note accent pattern. This will sound something like this. And you guessed it, you can play a reading text on the bass drum so you can get some more freedom and feel like you're comfortable doing it. Now this is something fun. You can actually play groups of 2 accents. So if you're playing triplets, that will now bring out the quarter note triplet accent. It'll sound something like this. You can also displace that accent by playing it 1 triplet later. You don't need to be married to any of these accent patterns. You can actually improvise with them while playing a groove, or you may choose to keep one of those accent patterns intact and play some different bass drum beats. If that's the case, you could use the reading text again to build up your versatility with the bass drum. It gets a bit more tricky, so you may want to just focus on 1 bar at a time. Here's bar 4 from 144. With the quarter note accent. And now here's the same thing with the quarter note triplet accent. You can also then do the same thing with the displaced quarter note triplet. There's a lot to do in this chapter, so I do suggest you take your time, be patient, and most of all, have fun doing it. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to buy a copy of my book, you can go to the website www.preparedsounds.com.au. If you already own my book, thanks for getting it. I really appreciate your support. I'm going to be placing more of these videos up here on YouTube, so check in regularly. All the links you need are in the description to this video. Thanks a lot. See you later.